Hey you guys, it's Jen at Jen's Haunts, and I thought I'd better do a quick video right now because I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to cover this up, and I wanted you guys to be able to have a good look at the bones and what I've done here. So here's that look, and then I will tell you what I did. Let me go around the other side and show you the other side of the head. I'm showing you the other side because, of course, they're both different. So I guess whichever mood I'm in, I could turn his direction and go the other way. So, okay, let me go back over to the other side. Okay, so I started his head with the round cone and the round ball that you get at Michael's, and it's in the floral section, and you stick flowers in it and water. I think that's what it's for. And it is with the foam heads over at Michael's. That's the section. So I took my heat tool first and cut out the general shape of the mouth, and then I cut into the round ball to make the head and the eyes. So the eyes, I did use plastic spoons, and I cut the tip off with my heat tool, and it really was the right size that I wanted. So I hot glued those in there. The cone wasn't long enough. It really went to, I don't know, about here. You guys can kind of see it. So I got a coat hanger, and I wrapped paper and then the blue tape, and started to build from there. I did the same to the head because this is stuck in with the skewers here and here, and then I hot glued it, and then I layered it with the paper from the foam book and taped it off until I had the shape that I wanted. So with the ears, I stuck the wooden skewer in there. I started with that, and then I did the paper and the blue tape and layered it until I got the size that I wanted. I taped two skewers together to get them this long. So then they were straight and I needed them to be bent, but I already had the paper, the tape, and the wood in there. So I just broke the wood until I got the shape that I wanted and then taped it like that again. So then once I paper machéed it, that was it. That's how it was. So with the tail, I did the same thing, coat hanger, tape, and some paper, and then paper machéed over that. So this is 1/2" PVC, and I want this to be really strong, and I don't want to go back and have to mess with it. I don't want to have to waterproof it. So I just used the heat gun and some gloves, and went outside and bent it to the shape I wanted. The shape, I got the shape off Pinterest, just looking at pictures of kind of how he is. I cut this to fit up in here, but it doesn't want to go up there. So I'll either cut it shorter, or once I get him dressed, I'll see if it's too long, because he will have a collar there. So I might need that space to glue on the white sheet. So I did find a white sheet that I'm going to be able to cut up. Here's the wire that I'm going to use around the edges. I'll probably do that after I paint the head. I found this primer in my garage, and I'm just going to try this. And I'm a little wondering how the plastic spoons are going to take to the paint. But I guess we'll see. I'll get something to stick to it sooner or later, but this Rust-Oleum, you know, it sticks to plastic chairs and stuff, so I think it's going to be fine. So let's see, my paper mache is just glue and water, of course, and I'm applying it with a brush, and I use foam books because I have like 50 in the garage. So the nose, I have one of those flashlights from last year from the dollar store that has the pumpkin head on it. I'm going to honestly have to do the dread and go through my daughter's toys because I know it's in there at the bottom of something. So if I can find that nose, it'll be perfect, and I'll be able to finish this project before September when, you know, the dollar store probably gets them again. So I know I didn't throw it out. I just have to find it. So let's see what else. This fitting will allow me to stick it in a stake or something at the bottom. And I will probably do another one in here so that I can put 2 pieces of PVC and then put it on whatever I'm going to use, you know, like gardening stakes or, you know, whatever, because it's going to need to be kind of high, because this is going to be above my tombstone there. So, and of course I'll do the little tea light like I've seen other people do before. So let's see, you guys. I think that's about it. Let me show you one other thing. So all my pumpkins germinated. I really didn't expect that. Like really only 10 didn't germinate. And I've got some sunflowers in there. Blue pumpkin, black pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, and a bunch of Cinderella pumpkin. So they have to go outside today, but it's going to be 100 next week in Northern California. So I'm a little worried. I was up thinking maybe I should make them some kind of shade shelter or something. I don't know, but I want good pumpkins. But boy, they couldn't be any healthier, and they seem pretty happy in here, so I'm a little worried to put them outside. If any of you guys have any advice for me, that would be great. Let me just give you one more look, and that'll be it. All right, so here is the body of my Zero, and I will do another video when he's all covered up. And by the way, this is what you have to cut that PVC with. And so I've seen some people do this before, and they say that you can see the hot glue. So I'm gonna see what I think about the fabric. I might do a little bit of sewing or layer it up so that the glue doesn't show through here. I'll figure that out when I get to it, and I will let you guys know what I did. So that's it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will talk to you later.